Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, we're diving into a colorful story about rainbows and the growth of the soul. What? Did you see the rainbow? Well, that's some luxurious weather. After lots of effort, he finally stammered out the word rainbow, which was just too funny. Alec's dissatisfaction with Thomas deepened. No one likes a stutterer. But Mary didn't care, knowing Thomas was sensitive due to his tragic childhood. To help Thomas emerge from shadows, Mary took him to the seaside, teaching him to summon seals with ventriloquism so creative. Mary told Thomas that seals are lucky creatures. They can find the traces of departed souls, which sounds super mystical. She said as long as you send your thoughts to them. Thomas thought of his grandma and blurted out to the seal, "I totally love it here." Then he turned to Mary and asked, "Want me to tell her?" "Only if you want, though." "I already said it, I really like it here." Mary felt her heart warm, knowing that shy Thomas was slowly blossoming like sunshine. This change helped Thomas make new friends, and they happily shared backpacks on the way to school. What a joyful sight. Thomas' sincerity drew the girl's attention, and he first felt the warmth of acceptance like spring breeze. After school, Thomas cheerfully rushed home to share his joy with his foster mom, only to find an unexpected guest. The boy ran home in excitement, but he found the orphanage director there, investigating his suitability for the family. Now that was a surprise. Thomas confidently expressed his desire to stay, but the director informed him that he needed the family's consent. What a bummer. He saw the docs on the table. Only his foster mom signed, his foster dad's was blank. Disappointment surged. Though Mary tried to explain, Alec was too busy to sign. Thomas knew his foster dad disliked him, and loneliness struck. Times L, pound a tilde divide by a 3 o malta times o malta sadil o cute a malt u cute equal y cute letter 3 ca o mal o stroke de o cute quesadil o handle t in plus or minus equal y quarter o tilde e cute u white o malt micro yin negatives not sun sadel a o grove bray 1267. Flying into rage, I throw a tantrum symbol 36c o grove Chinese letter o cute a tilde o circumflex u cute o I plus or minus I u malt quarter o grove. And copyright. I want to ask, I like it, is that considered sad? No, it's merely the voice of my heart expressing that I'm happy and also sad, Mom. Thomas, long closed-hearted, finally opened up, and mother and son nestled happily as days slowly passed. Watching Thomas become more cheerful, Mary proudly boasted to her husband, "Look, he's starting to call me Mom." Alec couldn't help but ask, "What does he usually call me then?" "He just calls you yourself." "I think he knows you don't want him to call you Alec." In fact, Alec had tried to accept Thomas, but he always wanted a biological child. Then Mary added, "Maybe Thomas is a gift from above." Hearing this, Alec pondered. Then that evening, he spoke to Thomas and invited him on a sea serpent hunt. This invitation made Thomas overjoyed. The next day, they headed to the beach and unexpectedly found a stranded baby seal. Hamad, Alec explained. This was a pup left on the shore by its mother, and if Mom didn't come back, the little seal was in serious trouble. Thomas felt a surge of sympathy, seeing his younger self in that hungry little creature. So he cautiously asked, "Can I take care of the baby seal?" Alec replied, "That baby seal isn't a puppy. Caring for it for a day or two won't cut it. It needs weeks, maybe even a year. Do you think you can handle that?" Subtitle, Thomas confidently replied, "I can do it." Alec was surprised, starting to appreciate the kid. He didn't stop them. They fed the baby seal. Alec finally smiled in relief. Their relationship bloomed in that moment, with Thomas bringing a bucket of fish every day to feed the little seal, which he lovingly named Spotty. But if he kept this up, they'd break the bank. So on his birthday, Mary gave him a fishing rod. Now he could fish for the baby seal alone. Alec promised to teach him sea fishing next day. Thomas was thrilled to sing. However, he didn't know this gift-buying trip worsened Mary's frailty, needing Alec's care that night. Next day, seeing the two of them going out together brought Mary immense joy, but little did she know that halfway there, Alec was called away by a friend, leaving Thomas waiting and waiting. Finally, Thomas saw Alec return, only to get dragged by his friend for drinks. What a disappointment. After waiting all day, Alec reluctantly took him out to fish, and Thomas finally couldn't hold back, asking, "Mom, why did you choose me? Have you ended it? On your 16th birthday, you were never chosen." "Oh, never mind. No one else has had the time to get to know me." Times L, but I know you, Thomas. As Mary spoke, a rainbow graced the sky, as if saying, "You're a lucky kid." At dinner, Mary scolded Alec for forgetting his promise to Thomas, but Alec shrugged it off. He complained that Mary, being sick, shouldn't be going out to sea. What a head scratcher. Boat soaked all night. Next day, Thomas came home from school, saw Mary weak in bed, and his heart broke. Thomas was very worried, but Mary, hiding her pain, comforted him. "It's fine, I'll stay in hospital for days." She also took out a red scarf, wrapping a smile in it and giving it to Thomas, telling him that if he missed her, just draw her in his heart, just like I taught you. Then she held Thomas close, which could very well be the last gift she gave him. However, since Alec needed to care for Mary in the hospital, Thomas had to stay with the neighbors temporarily, feeling like he was back to his. That night, he watched the happy neighbors and missed his mom even more. So he desperately asked when he could see his mom, but the neighbor could only say, "Just wait a bit." That night, he had a nightmare filled with thunder and earthquakes, and though he fell, he still prayed for his mom. He prayed the giant statue would bless his mom's swift recovery, showing his love for his rainbow-like mother.